What's going on, heroes? Welcome back to the vlog. We are not starting off today on a good note because Vivian woke up feeling really bad. She's still laying in bed. She says that her body hurts, she feels sluggish, her head is hurting, and she doesn't know what's going on. And honestly, last night was an interesting one too because I kept hearing a lady crying and screaming, but when we looked out the window and looked around, there was nobody there. And if you guys remember in past vlogs that we've talked about, we have seen some type of ghost in this apartment several times. I've mentioned it several times that I've seen people, a head peeking out of rooms. I've seen shadows run from one room to another, things like that. So, it is kind of scary. And like I said, last night when I was asleep, I did hear somebody scream and I looked and there was nobody there. And then Vivian got up probably about an hour after that. And she says, "You don't hear that person's crying?" And I said, "No, I don't hear anything." We looked around, there was nobody. The other part is that Biscuit did start barking. He just randomly started barking, and then which caused Lacey to start barking, and it just became this whole thing. But then they just went completely quiet and just sat there still, just looking around, and that kind of freaked us out a little bit too. Let me get Vivian so that she can actually tell you her part of the story, just to kind of see how it all worked out. Since we don't know what Vivian is sick from, I'm covering my nose because I don't know if she has COVID or not. So that's your COVID test right there?
Yes, I'm not sick.
Well, you better be careful regardless, because if not, you're going to have to sleep in this room, in Evan's room.
I'm not.
What made you wake up last night?
Because I heard somebody crying right here by this, around this area here. But I didn't see anybody, and I kept looking around, and I didn't go outside because I didn't know what was going to happen. So I kept walking around, looking out the window, thinking, what the hell? Who's crying? Maybe somebody's hurt because of that other person that got hurt, and I didn't see anybody. And then I went to the restroom, and I heard somebody that kept saying, "Get the F away from me. Get the F away from me." So I was like, where is that coming from? The neighbors or what? Nobody's calling nothing.
Let me add another piece to this puzzle, okay? Every time I sleep in this room, I have really bad, horrible dreams, okay? Very vivid and horrible dreams. And then I wake up the next morning really sluggish and feeling really bad and probably more tired and worn out than anything. This closet here always cracks, and in the middle of the night I always find it half open or just like a little portion of it open. Like, you see that? Just like that.
That's the cat.
And no, because I close that door so nobody, I close this door so nobody can come in here, and I make sure that the closet door is always closed. But in the morning when I wake up, it's always cracked this way or on this side, a good portion, okay? So I think whatever's happening is in this room, in that closet, because this is where I saw the figure stick their head out. This is also where I saw the ghost run through here into the girls' room. This is also where you were going down the hallway and we heard it. You heard it. Don't pretend like you didn't, okay? I am convinced that it's something going on in that room. And as far as the crying goes, I didn't hear any crying. I did hear a lady scream, and that was it. It went completely silent. The dogs did start barking, but then they went completely silent. But Vivian kept insisting that somebody was over there crying, and we couldn't hear anything because we looked out the window and there was nothing. And our neighbor actually got up to go to work. And if there was somebody crying by our window, by our door, they would have seen or heard her, and then they probably would have assisted in some kind of way. But they didn't, because they got up, they went straight to their car, and then they took off. So I am convinced that Vivian is tripping balls and a ghost is possibly haunting her now. Vivian just jumped in the shower because she does have to go to work, and I have to go pick up the girls from school, and then we do have to go to the Target because I need to go pick up my medication because I'm down to my last dose. And then after that, we need to get the cats food because unfortunately they ran out of food and we've been feeding nothing but the cans. But Lacey keeps jumping over the little fence that we have here, and she keeps eating all their food because the cats are afraid of the little dog and bugging them for their food. So that's why we need to get them food. And then Vivian is in the shower because she has to go to work. I gotta go pick up the girls. Emma, you ready? What's that?
I have to do the same thing as Evan, do homework on my Chromebook.
What is it?
It's a Chromebook, it says right there.
They give you a computer?
A Chromebook.
Yeah, it's a computer. It's a laptop.
But we call it Chromebook.
Suddenly it got really cloudy and really windy. You guys see that? Emma just looked it up and it said that it's a 55% chance that it's gonna rain, but there's a little bit of water falling on my windshield already. And then, like I said, you see the sky? It is really cloudy, and then it's really windy. I don't know if you guys can see those trees over there. Look, this one right here is like a cow.
Not cow. The one that I saw at school. And this one is hella.
That one's Hella. You see the cow?
Not that cow.
That's not a cow? You don't want to drink the milk?
No.
We ended up coming to Petco first because I completely forgot that Petco closer to Target than it is to our house, because we usually go to the one that's by our house, but I completely forgot that this one was actually closer to the Target where we're going to go pick up my medicine. So like I said, we ended up coming to Petco first, and then now we just need to get the cat's food, and hopefully they have it because that brand does tend to run out really fast. Just picked up my medication, and Emma was saying that she wants to go to the movies to watch Super Pets. Emma, what movie you want to watch?
The Super Pets.
But we already watched it.
No, I didn't.
You saw it, Time? You want to go watch Super Pets?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, I guess we're gonna go watch Super Pets.
I also want to eat these.
Get those nasty candy corns out of my face.
Okay.
Nasty candy corns. We bought tickets to go watch Super Pets, but it's raining. We did not expect that. We thought that it was just gonna be drizzling a little bit, but look at this. Do you still want to go to the movies? Huh? Are you sure? Okay. Let me see. It's back. You're gonna turn into Spider Girl. California weather has been really crazy lately, so there's no way around it. What are you doing, you weirdo? We just got home from the movies. We ended up watching Super Pets. Even though we've seen it before, the kids still really enjoyed it. Right now, I sent them into the shower because they did go to school today and they're all sweaty and nasty. Once they get out, I'm going to jump in there because today is Friday. And even though the rain is back, I still have to do a second shift of work today. So I'm going to try to relax as much as possible until Vivian gets home at around 11:30. And then I'm going to take off for a second shift. Like I said, the girls are in the shower. Once they get out, I'm going to jump in there and I'm going to try to relax. They're going to go to their room and do whatever they want to do. With that said, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.